Imagine a world where the sun vanishes from the sky for over a year. Not in a science fiction movie, but in our own history. This isn't just a story. It's the real account of the year 536 AD. Time so catastrophic that one historian called it the beginning of the worst period to be alive. What happened? It started with a fog, a dense, mysterious, and persistent fog that shrouded Europe, the Middle East, and parts of Asia in a dim, cold twilight. For 18 long months, the sun was weak, giving off light but no more warmth than the moon. Think about that. Day after day, a pale, bluish sun hangs in the sky, and the world below freezes. Crops withered in the fields. The summer of 536 produced no harvest, leading to widespread famine on a scale humanity had never seen before. People starved. In Ireland, the chronicles speak of a failure of bread. In China, it snowed in the middle of summer, and the resulting famine killed up to 80% of the population in some areas. The Roman historian Procopius, who lived through it, wrote that the sun gave forth its light without brightness, and it seemed exceedingly like the sun in eclipse. He also noted that men were free, neither from war, nor pestilence, nor any other thing leading to death. The world was plunged into chaos. Economies collapsed, societies unraveled. People were desperate, and this desperation fueled conflict and migration. It was a domino effect of disaster. The cold and famine weakened populations, making them vulnerable. And just a few years later, in 541 AD, the first great pandemic of bubonic plague, the plague of Justinian, swept across the globe. It was the perfect storm. A weakened, starving population was the ideal breeding ground for disease. The plague claimed the lives of an estimated 1/3 of the population of the Byzantine Empire. It was a demographic catastrophe that reshaped the course of history. So, what caused this apocalyptic year without a sun? For centuries, it was a complete mystery. Historical texts described the event, but the cause was lost to time. Scientists and historians had theories, of course. Was it a massive asteroid impact? A close encounter with a comet? The truth, it turns out, was hidden deep within the Earth itself, and also high up in the ice of the Arctic. The breakthrough came from a rather unexpected place, a Swiss glacier. By drilling deep into the ice and analyzing the layers, scientists can create a timeline of our planet's atmosphere. Think of it like tree rings, but for the Earth's climate. In a layer of ice corresponding to the spring of 536 AD, they found microscopic particles of volcanic glass. This was the smoking gun. The chemical signature of these particles pointed to a specific location, Iceland. It seems a colossal volcanic eruption occurred there in early 536. This wasn't just any eruption. It was so massive that it spewed an enormous cloud of ash and sulfur dioxide high into the stratosphere. This gigantic volcanic veil then spread across the northern hemisphere, acting like a planetary sunshade, reflecting sunlight back into space and triggering a dramatic drop in global temperatures. This phenomenon is known as a volcanic winter, and it didn't stop there. The ice core data revealed something even more shocking. There wasn't just one eruption. There was another massive one in the year 540, and yet another in 547. The world was hit by a rapid-fire succession of volcanic calamities. It wasn't one bad year. It was a decades-long cold and dark period that historians now call the Late Antique Little Ice Age. This prolonged period of climate chaos put immense pressure on societies already teetering on the brink. Imagine living through that. Your world literally goes dark. The seasons you rely on for survival disappear. Food becomes the most precious commodity, and your neighbors are dying from starvation and a terrifying new disease. It's no wonder this period saw the decline of great empires and the reshaping of the political map. The Byzantine Empire, under the ambitious Emperor Justinian, was severely weakened. The chaos may have helped pave the way for the expansion of Slavic peoples into the Balkans and the Anglo-Saxons in Britain. It set the stage for the end of antiquity and the beginning of the Middle Ages. The events of 536 AD serve as a powerful reminder of how fragile our civilizations are. We often think we have tamed nature, that we are masters of our world. But a single geological event, thousands of miles away, can bring the most powerful empires to their knees. It shows how interconnected our world is, not just politically or economically, but environmentally. An eruption in Iceland can cause famine in China and political upheaval in Rome. What can we learn from this forgotten apocalypse? It teaches us about resilience. Humanity survived. We endured. We adapted. Societies rebuilt, new cultures emerged, and life went on. But it also serves as a stark warning. Our climate is a delicate system, and major disruptions can have cascading consequences that we can't always predict. Today, we're not facing a volcanic winter, but we are facing our own man-made climate challenges. The story of 536 is a history lesson written in ice and stone, a cautionary tale that echoes through the centuries, reminding us to respect the power of our planet and the delicate balance that sustains us all. Thanks for watching. If you found this journey into our planet's dramatic past as fascinating as I did, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more deep dives into history. See you next time.